Interesting for the gaming world.
Yeah, bro. There's a lot of cool things happening in the gaming world. But on the music world, I actually want to show you the music that I actually want you to hear.
For sure, man.
Because drum and bass is coming back.
Yeah, man. When you told me about the Fox dropping
Fox Stevenson dropping some heat.
Yeah, I still haven't heard it, by the way.
Oh, we're gonna hear it now. We're gonna do like a couple of reactions of each of these songs that I got.
Can you do that on
Zoom? We're gonna try it right now. Hold on. Let me see.
No. I meant like in the when you put it on the podcast. Like you're not gonna get copyright strike?
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna like basically
play snippets.
Not play snippets. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. What I'm gonna do is that I'm actually gonna cut the audio of the music, and you're just gonna hear our reactions to it. That's what I'm putting. And then once the music is out, then we'll react about it and talk about what we think and what we thinking about it. You know.
For sure, man.
But not gonna do this. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the whole song because you're right. You get copyright out of it. So hold on. So I believe the way I did it. Nothing. You didn't hear nothing.
Oh.
Motherfucker. I thought that would work. Let me see.
I mean, I could just listen to it on my end. Let me go to Spotify. Is it on Spotify or is it SoundCloud?
Yeah. You can find it on SoundCloud or Spotify. Hold on.
Fox, right? We're doing Fox first?
Yeah, Fox.
All right. Just let me know what songs.
So the first one, I want you to look at Fox Like That.
Like that. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm going to play now.
All right.
Hey, fist bump Jesus. Hold on, let me turn up the volume. I feel it coming.
Yeah.
Are you hearing what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
More than you know.
There you go.
That. So you can hear what I'm listening to?
Yeah.
What? How?
Probably your microphone is picking it up.
Oh. Also, it wasn't like it was just like you hear it out loud?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
From the microphones.
Jesus, my headphones that loud as fuck. I'm gonna blow my ear. Man, that was a really good song. Holy crap.
And that got released like 2 months ago or something like that. And it's like a weird transition because it felt so energetic, and when you get to the drop, it's just like a cool, smooth sound out of it, man. And I'm noticing a lot of people are doing stuff like that.
Like what? Like simple?
Like like they give you an energetic style and vibe and whatnot. When they get to the drop, they go like plucky style drops. They go boom, 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 boom. Like. And that's not on drum and bass or Fox Stevenson in particular. That's like on every other song lately I've been listening to.
Right.
That they're doing that style of drum. Maybe it's something new, a new wave of style that they're trying to do too. Like you hear it a lot, mostly on the festival traps and whatnot.
Jump up drum and bass?
Yeah.
Bro, that is so nasty, man.
Talk to me.
Dude, listen to this song called Raise Up the Pressure by Dominator.
You played it?
Oh, wait. You want me to for you could hear it good. You search it up for you could.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you're gonna listen. I don't know if you can hear it.
That's okay. I've heard the song a bunch of times.
Hold on, what's it called?
Raise the Pressure.
Oh, wait a minute. I can listen to it right here on my other computer. I have it right here.
Nice.
So you can actually listen. Not a good quality, but Raise Up.
Yeah. Raise Up the Pressure. And it's by Dominator.
Yeah, it's one of the things that pop over here.
It's just like 33 seconds of email.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys are English. Whew. Whew. So simple.
Yeah. You know what this reminds me of? Fast Riddle. But it's just as bad as
Man, the drop is so clean. I can hear the kick. Even with my headphones on, I can literally feel the kick so clean. Oh, so they got the rep style virus. Oh, okay. Okay.
I personally like the first drop more just because it's simple, but still, that whole song,
Yeah.
that style is fire.
How you found this song? Damn, November 2017. Damn.
Yeah, Jump Up, Drum and Bass is pretty old, man. But I started getting into it probably like, I want to say like 2 years ago, and I stopped listening to it. But a year ago, I heard a set, and they were throwing that stuff down, and I was like, man, you know what? Let me look into more of these artists, and it just gets great. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up more into this. According to the comment section, looks like the guy is like,
oh yeah, he passed away.
Damn. Rest in peace to a legend. That shit was
That's nasty. Yeah.
Well,
you gotta listen to the Rampage. You know the festival Rampage.
Yeah,
dude, they do some crazy ass sets with drum and bass. It's fucking.
Yeah, bro. Rampage always does the biggest, gnarliest sets with bass music. I always see them.
I want to go to one of those.
Where is it? In Belgium, right? Or somewhere up in Europe?
I have no idea, dude.
Because I know
it's for sure over there, somewhere over there.
Because I know Josh and Pat go there. Right? Like, yeah. Like the whole Disciple crew goes there. And I know Fox Stevenson goes there as well. I mean, yeah. I know that the whole spin is like a bass festival capital. Like, you know, like in North America, we got Lost Lands. Europe, they got Rampage. Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken.
I'm going to the locations. It's Belgium.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's like the bass capital.
Yeah, it's Fox Stevenson still in Disciple.
Yeah, he's still signed with them. It's just like he's just focusing more on his band style of music, you know, because that's what he's good. I mean, he actually does a lot of music, so. But he's still signed to Disciple for, you know, for any dubsteps or collaborations that they want to do and whatnot. It's like, hey, we need a song from you. It's like, all right, cool. Let me make a song. Boom. There you go.
Yeah. Here you go.
I mean, they can't say anything about it because that guy is always busy and he's very good. And obviously he's very humble. I attended one of his workshops and he was just like, he couldn't be, he could not be one of the nicest person ever, man.
Damn, that's cool.
Very helpful. I told him that I knew Josh and Pat, and he's like, I love those guys. I haven't seen them in a while. Yeah. We have a collaboration or something that we gotta do. Yeah. I always have a collaboration with everybody in Disciple. There's like something new with them. It's like wherever it's get released. Like I'll still play. Yeah. But he's making music with everybody. Just like Virtual Riot is making music with everybody, and Josh and Pat doing. Hey, have you heard of speaking of Josh and Pat? Have you heard Pat's drum sample pack?
No, I have not. I know it released. I just haven't gone through the samples yet.
It's good. It's
really I've heard some good reviews on it, man.
Like I told Pat, like, dude, I'm switching all my kicks to all my projects to your kicks because it just sounds so on point. And obviously because Virtual Riot basically helped him engineer it.
Yeah,
so you know it's actually on point. I mean, it got to be number one.
Yeah,
for a month before Barely Alive released their sample pack, and then they knocked them out.
Yeah,
obviously, I knew Barely Alive was gonna because everybody wants to sound like Barely Alive. Basically,
I thought it was the other way around. Virtual Riot.
It's because Virtual Riot didn't like Virtual Riot helped engineer Pat's drumming.
Oh, okay.
And there is a couple of gnarly growls or bass glitches and stuff like that they did. But you know, it's like that's not the main focus. Main focus is a drum pack. That's what it is. They just did it just to sell a little bit, you know. It makes sense, you know. And obviously, having Virtual Riot on the name, you know, it helps Pat a lot for it.
Yeah.
But shout out to Pat and Josh, bro.
Yeah, man. Shout out to them. Big things, boys.
Big things, boys.
Wasn't gonna say, dude. What's the other drum and bass song then?
Fox Stevenson, Don't Care Crown. Yeah, that's the one.
It's like I'm playing the
Yeah.
I just noticed that's his vocal.
Yeah.
That's good. I already like this intro.
Yeah. Bro, Fox Stevenson.
That's such a like song you're just listening, cruising. Just
Yeah.
I like it.
Fox I mean, Don't Care Crown is probably like my favorite of his music so far, of his latest. I mean, yeah, bro, it's this explosiveness of DnB, bro. It's like,
yeah,
it's
so melodic. That's what I love about it.
I fuck with him on his dubstep, but I fuck with him more on his drum and bass. His drum and bass, something about is just next level.
Yeah, for sure, man. And he just kills it. He knows how to do it.
I mean, he's a guy that has worked with Noisha before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know about it until he mentioned it before. I forgot where he had mentioned, but yeah, he's worked with Noisha before. So I mean, somebody who learns from Noisha is like,
yeah, that's huge, man. So let's talk about who'd you say again?
Pendulum, bro. Rob Swire, the original Knife Party, basically.
Yeah.
10 years.
He left the band, or he just was doing his own thing on the side?
No, I mean, him and the bass player of the band, they did their side project, Knife Party. And when Knife Party got way bigger than it should,
yeah,
you know, they went on as Knife Party. But once in a while, they go back again and do Pendulum. And the DJ of Pendulum does DJ gigs here and there. And then once in a while, they did a live. They have done a live band. I think it was last year or the year before. They did it in London. Like basically all the members, KJ Swaka, Rob Sawyer, and Gareth, and then the DJ, like all of them. They were all in Matt. And I saw that live performance in London. I was like,
yeah,
incredible.
But they were a big band, right? They still are.
Yeah, they still are. They still are the band, and now they just released their first singles since Immersion album. That's the Witchcraft and Watercolor songs. Like that was 10 years ago. Since 2010. This is the first song since them.
That's nuts. Holy crap.
And the album itself was known to be the best album in their discography.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, because they have 3 of the songs that are the most popular.
Yeah, Watercolor, Witchcraft, and Crush. And obviously there are a few hidden gems here and there, but those are like
the Island.
The Island, bro. Yeah, the Island. The Island, that's one. And yeah, I remember that when they did that last
they have 2 singles.
Yeah, just 2 singles, Nothing for Free and Driver.
Yeah. Huh.
I love it. I love both of them. It's like, damn, bro, they never lost touch of it. Like they still got it because Driver is that fuel, powerful drum and bass that everybody knows about Pendulum. Like that's what Pendulum is. And then Nothing for Free is like a kind of a slower tempo of drum and bass, like I think it's in the 150 dubstep style. But it's still drum and bass, and him singing along, it's just like, wow, bro, like you still got it.
You got
it. Rob Sawyer, he's my idol, bro. He's the OG.
Wow. All right, let's check it out. Driver's coming up. All right.
Yeah.
After this, I'm gonna show you like a res type beat, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I like it. There's nothing like live drum.
Yeah. Monster, bro.
Drop. You can hear the drop.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Woo. My God. That's cool.
What are your thoughts?
For sure, Driver's my favorite.
Yes. Mine's
But
favorite.
they both each have their own time. You'll listen to it.
Yeah.
Driver's a energy booster. You want to go on a 3-mile run or something like that.
You run up, go run up the hill, bro. Go run to that hill and reach to the top, bro.
Yeah. If you're just cruising on a road trip or you're just going through something, nothing for free. It's really good.
And it's very good. Like both of them are good, just like you say, they're good in their own way.
Yeah. Overall, it's great though.
Bro,
Super clean. Super clean.
Like this dude, I tell you, Rob Sawyer is like if there's you think Skrillex is big, I consider Rob Sawyer the biggest because he's probably the one who has fucked with every other EDM genre.
Mhm.
I mean, he was from he's a live musician. He plays a band. He's the lead vocal of it.
Mhm.
Like he plays drum and bass. He plays dubstep. He plays house, any genre of house.
Yeah.
And I noticed that he has producer credits for Rihanna for like a Rihanna song.
What?
Come on,
No.
Rude Boy.
What?
You saw it, right? Producer credits, right?
Yeah. What? Who would have thought? I would have never guessed it.
I would have never guessed it. And Rude Boy happens to be one of those top level Rihanna songs.
Yeah.
Come on,
A big song for Rihanna. That's crazy.
That's how I know how big Rob Sawyer is and how big he can be. And obviously, he's the lead singer for most of Deadmau5's hit songs like Ghost and stuff and Monophobia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like obviously, he and Deadmau5 are homies. Like Deadmau5 hits him up like, "Yo, can you sing on this song?" And then he's just like, "Yeah, let's go for it.
Let's make another hit.
Let's make another hit, bro." Basically,
yeah.
That's how big I consider Rob Sawyer is in the level of musical level as a musician, as a producer, as a live artist, as a lead artist, as a lead singer, as a DJ. As an engineer itself, it's just like, wow, bro. Like, look at all these fucking titles that you got. And
yeah,
I mean, his music speaks for itself. Like, I cannot just like brag about it. I just can't like listen to it. Like, listen to those songs, listen to his old music, and you can compare and contrast. It's like, bro, he hasn't not lost his touch once. Like, you can gradually see like his level of musician out there. Granted, I had a higher hopes on Knife Party than Pendulum. Pendulum never failed me, so I never expect much of Pendulum.
Right.
So because Pendulum basically never fails me.
Right.
Knife Party has failed me a couple times. And
with the latest album, right?
Yeah, the Abandoned Ship wasn't bad. I liked it. It was a good album overall. There's a good hit songs there. Begin Again is probably my favorite of the entire album. There's a couple dubstets here and there, and 404 is actually pretty good house songs. It's just like they went so left field to be from this well-known bass people from drum and bass and dubstep to be full-length house and mainstream house.
Mhm.
So that kind of like I kind of like lost hope with them on a knife party level, because like shit, bro, like I follow you guys because you guys were sick on your dubsters. Like if you listen to their all four EPs that they ever released, and each EP has 4 songs, all of them are hit songs, are bangers, each one. Like you can remember all of them, like shit. And then you start hitting with the house scene, and I guess they were trying to please the mainstream media, but
Didn't work out. I didn't.
I mean, they're still popping.
Of course.
They're still popping, and people still love Live Fighting, whether they're house or not. And obviously, they throw some of their classics in their live sets, but it's very vaguely. It's mostly a house, complexo style house, But Pendulum, that's why when I listen to that, it's like, bro, it's like you guys never lost your touch when it comes to Pendulum. Like you guys nailed it, like right in the coffin, right there. I don't know, right? Sometimes I don't like when people go for certain genre and that you're well known a certain genre, and then you take that direction. I get it that you have to evolve as artistically, but like in the sample of Fox Stevenson,
yeah.
In the case of Fox Stevenson, like basically he never left bass music. He stick with, and he never left drum and bass. He still do drum and bass. He just went on dubstep, and people loved it more on dubstep, so he fucked with it a little bit, and then he came back again right now into drum and bass. Right. And obviously doing his live band on drum and bass, and his album. His album's like kind of have a hipster vibe and stuff. It's pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
I like it.
But again, Fox Stevenson never actually went left field completely just to please others. I felt that's what Rob Swire did with Knife Party. Like they went completely left field just to please crowds. I mean,
but it worked. It worked.
What am I to say? Like it works.
Yeah,
it worked for them. It's still working. I mean, they still got their hit songs. I mean, the royalties are kicking in for them. So
yeah.
But now that they did this Pendulum, like I want them to stay in Pendulum. Like now I'm just like, yo, stick with Pendulum.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
How many more of those drum and bass bands do you know
of? Bands? Like a band?
Yeah, because the only ones that I know was Pendulum, The Chemist, and
yeah, dude, I have no
idea. That's it.
I don't know any bands that do drum and bass.
Those are like the 2 only bands that I know. Fox Stevenson does his live bands. Obviously, he'll put some drum and bass into it, but that's him. That's
of course.
But others, like, it's just very curious, like how these guys, when you typically see them as a rock music band, and they manage to put it more drum and bass into it.
Yeah, and it works out. We're on the topic of EDM.
Yeah.
I made these in June. I just wanted for you to listen to them.
Yeah.
Any feedback?
Absolutely.
Yeah. You could put this in the podcast for everybody to listen to.
Oh, sure, for sure.
So let's take a listen.
Yeah, I hear it.
You still hear it?
Yeah.
Ooh. So it's gone. Now we both moved on. Oh, that's la la life. 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 That's
That's fire. That's fire. That's fire.
Thank you, man.
That's fire. That's a very mid-tempo style.
Yeah, definitely.
Who did the vocals?
It's so spliced. That's why it's so short.
Oh. Oh.
I edited like the reverb.
So what's gone is gone. Now we both moved on.
I love that reverb.
Oh, that's la la life. That's la la life.
And then this one I did like a little lead solo.
Yeah.
That's
Bro. I don't know how I can critique that very much because it's just overall amazing. Like that reverb. Yeah, I love that reverb.
Yeah.
That how you made those reverb on the vocals is just like it was literally on point, bro. I don't know how can I critique that because obviously I need to listen to the song itself through my speakers and headphones carefully in my car, and I could give you more feedback to it. But for based off what I hear and so far, it's like it's fire, and I like that mid-tempo approach that you're going with, and it's I've never listened much of Rez. But if Rez is on that direction of mid tempo, you're on
No,
point.
she's actually not. She's actually not. I thought I remember the song wrong.
Oh, okay.
But no, this is more like synthwave. Like it sounds like the old school thing. Like
Yeah, I fuck with it. I fuck with it a lot because I love how the last drop, you add that little melody into it, you know?
Oh yeah. I loved it. Thank you, man. The only thing that I wish I could fix, but the project is already messed up. Because I went in back and like you know how your ears are fatigued and you start messing with a bunch of shit, so it's like trashed. But I wish the mix would have been a little bit better.
I mean, I guess I'll have to. You have to send it to me. I'll listen to it on my own, on my car or here, and I could give you much more of a critique feedback out of it. But based off what I hear, is just nasty. I mean, the drop itself is just. It's basically what I would expect on a mid tempo. Is just the sound design and the simplicity out of it is good, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Everything's sound design too, so
that's good. But always make your own shit, bro. No presets.
No, you can use presets. I'm actually gonna drop a sample pack soon. So,
what are you gonna do? The one that we did? You still have it?
Oh, that's a sound bank. Remember for the Splice?
Yeah.
I mean for not Splice. For Serum.
Yeah, you still have it?
Yeah, I still have it. The only thing is, I mean, I don't know if you want to release it. I feel like it's outdated now, though. When he listens to the sounds for like music and stuff, we could do it as a free thing if you're down.
I can do it as a free thing. Yeah, I don't mind.
I'll send them to you. I
actually do got them around here.
You have them.
Yeah.
Definitely check them out, bro.
Yeah, like release it for free. I don't mind for our listeners. If anybody wants some free presets, just grab them, guys. Like we don't care. It's all good. Make shit out of it. One thing I will say when it comes to presets, guys, I always encourage people that if they want to use a preset or they want to sound design using a preset, make sure that you actually destroy the actual original sound. That's a technique that I learned how to do when I was making some of my songs. If there's an actual sound that I love, I just basically destroy it by resampling and throwing some other shit on top of another shit and on top of others more. Before you know it, the sound itself is just completely like, where did this sound came from? It's like it came down from this. And I guess, I mean, you can still do it. I mean, you can still, but sometimes you lose the originality out of it. Maybe you definitely can get a new sound out of it. But the whole point of sound designing, like and I'm not throwing shade on anybody who uses preset or not, and I could give a shit whether you use it or not. It all boils down to originality. Even if you're using someone else's preset and you're sound designing, that's the whole point of sound designing, that you sound design whatever you can find. Like, it's easy to do it as long as your intentions or your vision of going somewhere and expand it even further, or pushing the envelope or threshold even further more, to a point that it becomes like, holy shit, nobody's heard this. I created this. Wow. That's more of a satisfaction than just doing it for a preset. Preset can actually help you out once in a while, but it's not meant for...
I feel like it's good, like when you want to just get the idea of,
yeah.
like, and if the sound works, it works, whatever. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, it could go either way, honestly, for me.
I mean, I have like I said, I got nothing against the presets. Junkies out there that uses virtual rights presets all the time, or the Vengeance pack, or Cymatics, whatever. I just feel like, even if you use those presets, you're not being very original about it.
Of course. There comes a time where after a while you're just like, all right, enough presets. Like, I want to make my own things.
Yeah. And I like presets. If I get I don't purchase any presets. I download it for free for any of these free samples or whatnot. Like, whatever I can get it for free, like, I'll get it for free, legally.
Yeah.
And we said it out there, disclaimer. So when Cymatic throws their free legal free shit, I download it, or Rocket Power Sounds does their tutorial sounds, or Excellent Sounds does their tutorial sounds as well, and free preset out of it. Man, I love downloading those because I want to see the thought process that went through to make that sound, and when they do it, that's what inspires me to do sound design. And it's like, man, so they went this route, let me reverse engineer and make another thing out of it. And that's another thing. Presets, I look at it as a starting point.
Yeah. It's true.
I just don't like when people like say like, oh yeah, check out my drop, and it's basically a preset that you know what it is, where it came from. It's like, oh yeah, you did that on your own, huh? It's like, yeah, I did that on my own. It's like, all right, but with those Cymatic sample packs and shit, I hear in that song, but yeah, I bet you did it on your own. I remember when I was with The Fired, they did a remix competition, and I hooked up, and they did do a remix collaboration. All right, cool. I collab with some dude randomly. His name is Octobit. I think that was his artist name.
Okay.
And it's like, I told him, it's like, I got Ableton, he's got Fruity Loops. Like, all right, here's what we do. Like, do what you gotta do a sample out of it, like, and then send me the stems and I'll take it from there. So I worked on it, and so I heard of the drop. The drop sounds all right, like, okay, cool. And I started asking questions like, hey, did you make this drop? Like, yeah. It's like, oh, okay, well, it sounds a little bit phasey.
Yeah.
And it sounds like this and that. It's good. But I just want to know if you actually sound design. Like, did you actually created the sound? It's like, oh no, like, I actually like started with Cymatic presets. Like, there it is.
Yeah.
I don't know if you notice it, but some of these Cymatic presets, some of them face on purpose.
Oh, on purpose? Oh, I didn't know that. But yeah, I have noticed, because a lot of people, because remember when Cymatics was coming up, it was like they were getting everybody that was just sound designing, beginning.
Yeah.
And it's so easy to phase when you're sound designing, man. So easy. So I understand why they would, some of their older stuff would phase.
Yeah, it was phasing.
People know how to actually do it.
Yeah, I noticed it quickly as I started messing around with some Cymatics. I noticed they did it on purpose, and maybe it's more of an educational purpose to like, okay, guys, like, I'm giving you a sound, like, mess around with it, clean it up, or do something. Don't just like copy paste it, because that's how some of these kids really didn't do the job.
Yeah,
that's when you notice, like, okay, he used our preset, but he just slapped it. He didn't clean up. He didn't notice that I phased it, and he just like let it loose because it sounds good. Very sneaky from Steven and Drew. I noticed it.
I never thought about that.
And that's why I told the guys like, yo, it's phasing. Like, do you know that it was phasing? And he didn't know how to clean it up, bro. He didn't know.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, dude. So all right, let me do my version. So I took the movement of the drops and I basically did my sound design and I turned it heavy as fuck and I sent it over to him and he's like, I don't know about I mean, it sounds good. It's like the drop, blah blah blah. It's like, dude. Let me put it this way: these guys are gonna judge based of originality. Did you make this? You didn't make this. This came from a preset. So I had to mess around with the preset and I had to push the envelope even further so I can get from your original idea and make it even better and much more less phasey because it was all around. I had to put this on point and master it.
Yeah.
So if you're telling me this is not gonna work, do your own version then. Like whatever. After that, I dropped out because I was like, bro, I'm not gonna deal with these kids anymore that they believe they know what they're listening, but they're not even doing the work, bro. You're just basically slapping a preset and that's it. Call it quits that day, you know?
Yeah. True.
It sucks that, you see that a lot in today's world. They're trying to get to the shortcut.
Yeah, they really are.
I mean, how many people have we met that's done that?
Quite a handful, man. Quite a handful.
And they're still not even where they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
And they always wonder why I haven't moved forward. It's like, bro, no originality, to be honest.
Yeah.
It sucks, bro. But hey, have you noticed about the virtual festival that Insomniac did the other day? Like, it was yesterday, and I think there's one today.
No, I wasn't aware. What is it?
So basically, Nitty Gritty, our boy, shout out, he went to Chicago to do a virtual festival.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was a virtual festival because I know Modestep, they went on their first drive-through festival.
Oh, sure.
So right now, the EDN scene, how's it looking? It's shifting a little bit with having virtual festivals and drive-through festivals in which, like, first come, first serve with your car, you park, and you stay inside the car, and you can see your show right in front of you.
Right.
Kind of like back in the days when
I seen videos of it when people were in the cars and stuff.
Yeah, and then the other version is the virtual one in which you go to insomniac.com and you look for the TV, which Pascal was doing that since the early times, but now he's having it on a full scale level festival.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you think? Like, you think this is gonna be the future of EDM?
Honestly, man, yes. For now, because this whole COVID thing is not going anywhere anytime soon. I mean, I hope it does, but it doesn't look like it. So I think this is what it looks like now. It's literally gonna be virtual shows,
right?
Depending on how things, if the numbers go up, it's gonna be strictly virtual. Or if not, little shows here and there. And definitely everything's just gonna be more about releasing music. It's not gonna be about shows, gigs, none of that. It's gonna be just like, oh, is my music good enough? Are people actually listening to it? You know what I mean? I feel like that's the scene now, man. Definitely took a huge dip.
That's a scary thing to think about, but it's something that it's possible to happen right now in the now moment.
Honestly, I was thinking in the very beginning when this whole thing started, like, I was like, man, if this thing keeps up for a while, one, all those event things they're gonna go bankrupt. They're gonna have to close. And dude, I honestly thought it was gonna be the end of like that genre, because you know how the genres die out and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I honestly thought, I was like, oh, okay, so I guess this is where it ends. But then they came out with the virtual shows, which was amazing.
I know I covered this in an episode. I don't remember when. But I know that this is what's happening right now in today's world. And it sucks that our homies, they're losing their source of income, man.
Yeah. Like, something they fought hard to get.
And what's even scarier is that, now that this whole virtual thing is a thing, it's gonna go like pay-per-view.
Oh, okay.
I wanna be in this festival, then I gotta pay $50 to get in to see this entire festival.
on a screen.
on a screen. Oh, I mean,
That's like anything, like a boxing, anything.
yeah, like basically, I've seen videos, people's reaction out of it. Most of the time, they're in their rooms and they just jank up their sounds and turn off their lights, and they see the show from the screen. Sometimes they actually do it in their living room and they jank up the surround system, and obviously they have it fun. So obviously there's a party inside.
Yeah.
We're not encouraging to do parties because COVID shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like they're doing it, they're gonna go to that pay-per-view style.
Yeah.
And let me throw you something. They may actually push it a little bit more further and say a 2-day festival virtually,
right,
with 100 artists, such number.
Right.
And they're all gonna be playing several hours. Some of them are gonna be like overbooked. I mean double booked, from 1 hour slot. And that 1 hour slot, there's like 5 different artists. And there's probably like, I don't want to see 4 of them. I only want to see 1. And that's the one I want. What if,
okay, yeah.
Here you go. Listen, here you go. You pay for the artist that you want to see.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Damn. Now, that's a lot of money to be made right there.
This is a capitalistic country.
Yeah.
Anybody can make a buck out of nothing. I mean, shit, how much money did Lance Armstrong or many others did with the Livestrong wristbands? You remember those? Yeah. It was like $1 or $2 for a Livestrong band, and you seen everybody wearing it. How much money you think that motherfucker made out of that?
Something so simple.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, it may work. It is a possibility because obviously, if you got a whole lineup, let's just say, let me put it this way. Let's just say that you spend $100 for a 2-day festival in which you are allowed to see the festival. You go to the website and you got all these artists and then you have the option into like, I don't want to see this artist who's playing right now. Let me switch to another one so I can see the other artists on this stage. Like, oh shit, I like this. And then let me go back again to mainstream.
Yeah.
Or pay $40 on just watching 1 or 2 artists.
Yeah.
Just like as if you were already watching. Sunset Music Festival costs $150 for 2-day festival. General.
Yeah.
So imagine you pay $100. You just basically discount yourself $50.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it's almost the same as if you were going to the festival. Only is in your place.
Yeah.
And $40 or $30 on to see one artist, it's already happening like over here. It has been happening. How many times have we gone to Space or Club Cinema and we had to pay like $20, $30 to see one artist?
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
It's gonna go to that direction. That's my biggest fear. It's gonna go to that direction, and then they're gonna capitalize that. And you know what? Other things that I may notice is that some of these guys, these DJs, are probably gonna get paid a whole lot less, and these guys are gonna earn a whole lot more.
That's true. I can see that happening.
Because obviously, you're not paying in the whole entire staff or crew of hundreds to build stage pods and rent out CDJs and whatnot and LEDs. Like, no, all you need is 10 people, 20 mats to build up one stage, and that's it. And it's not big. It's just a small with a couple lights and LEDs and whatnot. And you just got those people, and that's it. And then DJ after DJ after DJ. Yeah. I kind of fear that I can see that, and I'm going to push it even more. Listen to this. Let's just say that COVID is out.
Right.
We're done with COVID. People can go back to normal to this shit. Festivals are opening again. Man, I don't want to spend again $150, extra $100 on a hotel rent, food, travel. I don't want to spend that much.
Of course not.
How about we do it both ways, in which now we give the option is like, I'm going to charge you $300 for a 2-day festival on person, but I'm charging you $150 on your comforts of your own home. How much you think people are going to go? Keep in mind. Keep in mind. Hold on. Obviously, you've been stuck in your own home for a long time, but you got adjust to it. You got just to the idea, and you saw how much money you've saved.
Right.
I'm staying home and watching all this shit.
Mhm.
Now, you got the options: 300 on the tickets, plus 100 more on traveling, transportation, hotels, and food and whatnot,
Exactly.
or 150 to stay home, see the 2-day festival on your comforts of your home,
Yeah.
and you spend like $20 on your food or something, 30 or something, or you're up, and then you can just call the homies like, hey, let's split this.
Of course. Obviously, people are gonna be comfortable in that because obviously the budgeting of it just makes sense. You get me? But these people always find somehow, and they get the money and they go to these shows back to back. So I wouldn't be surprised if it goes back to being normal. Honestly,
I wouldn't be surprised either. I wouldn't be surprised either that it'll go back to normal and that, this is what we got again. Everything's all good. And
which is great because obviously these artists need to survive.
yeah. And I'm happy. I'll be happy if things go back to normal and then, everybody can go back to the festivals. And I'm pretty sure some of the people, like, they're rather like, bro, I'm tired of like watching it here. I want to see that in real life. I want to interact with others. I want to be right there. I want the bass feeling in my face, headbang or dance away, shuffle and shit like that. Absolutely. And obviously it's all based on experience, the festival is all about selling you the experience. It's not just about music. It's the experience in itself. That's why. But I do see that if festivals do pick up and they're seeing numbers that people are watching and they're getting like going through on virtual, I can see like, you know what? Let's have them both. Let's have them both.
Right.
And if these festivals see how much the statistics are with people staying home versus people are going, bro, I'm pretty sure they're just gonna like, as long as we're making money, keep it.
I think they can do both, bro. Honestly,
I mean, Ultra is doing the whole TV stuff, and then in which they done it on YouTube. That we all saw all their festivals in YouTube, but obviously,
which Ultra should have done that to make up for the people who bought their tickets. You know how Insomniac did the EDC and all these festivals?
Yeah,
they should have done that, but whatever.
I don't know. I feel that's greediness in regards to Ultra, not giving the refunds and contemplate. I don't know. I feel that's greediness at that point. At least
a lot of fans.
Huh?
They lost a lot of fans with that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Like if Ultra opens next year, you can see that there's a sudden drop of how many people. It'll probably do the Life in Color effect, in which probably the biggest Life in Color festival is the one that you and me been.
I've never been to Life in Color.
You've never been?
I
could have swore you've been to Life in Color with me and DNA and Big and Slim.
No.
Oh shit!
I've been a big show guy. Like I never went to that.
What? So the way I noticed it is that Life in Color every year starts to lower the quality little by little in the level and the amount of people
That go
weighing down to the point.
Yeah.
To the point that it became a show, a Life in Color show. It's no longer a festival. And remember last year they did a show like it had like one stage. That's it. Maybe people are outgrowing the whole pain concept.
Yeah, for sure.
That's definitely an aspect. It was good while it lasts, but now they're struggling. And I feel like Ultra is gonna be going through that direction in which, because of this whole COVID thing, people really saw Ultra's true colors, and now they're gonna start losing their people little by little. Ultra's never gonna lose the title of being Ultra, but
for sure,
the fan base is gonna not gonna be as it used to be. They had to please everyone from every genre for people to actually go there, and they had to do something extra for the people to come back. But after that, after this, nah, it's pretty hard.
It's gonna be hard, but like I said, man, I feel like at the end of the day, they're always gonna have those diehard fans, and it's just
everybody's
just gonna put everything behind the rug. I mean, under the rug, and they're just gonna go party.
just like any other else. Like if you have those hardcore fans, there's always gonna be
And those hardcore fans are always gonna bring friends, and they're gonna convince them, like,
yeah
hey, screw it, man, it's still Ultra, blah blah blah, and then they bring their friends, and so on and so on.
yeah some. I mean, it happens. Yeah.
But yeah, man, to end the topic on that, man, I really hope it gets back to normal for financial sake of every artist. But I don't know, man. The way it's looking, bro, it's gonna be like this for a while. Honestly.
And we're talking about not even a year. Like it's gonna go over than that. It's not looking pretty. And I just feel bad about some of our homies that are struggling because that's their basic source of income. It's been like what, more than 6 months without a decent paycheck.
They've just been living off royalties, I'm guessing.
Exactly. And I explained this to one of my earlier episodes, like the way how EDM artists make real money. Their basic source of income is between merch and touring. That's their main income, because out of a song, we can make a song, but we don't make a buck out of it. And if we do, like, we won't get the money like right away. We get it like a year after. And we're not getting like the full amount. We get something like $100 out of it. And that's like hip EDM producers, even though they're like amazing producers, they don't make as much as a hip hop producer or trap producer. Like, and those guys don't know music theory at all. They don't make a full-fledged song. They just know how to make a beat and they give it to the artist.
Yeah.
It's the irony.
Well, some of them do. There's a lot of them that actually,
I mean, if you're comparing to Timbaland, obviously, that guy's a genius. And Dr. Dre is like, obviously, they know music theory and they know their shit. But I'm talking about, those regular ass people.
Yeah, like the type beat and stuff.
Yeah. Like you can tell, like it's the same beat and then the same key.
Yeah. I get you. I hear you, man. I hear you. Yeah, man. Definitely on the EDM scene, people don't make that much money, man.
It sucks.
Hurt your shows and that's it, bro.
And doing private tutoring. Some of these guys are just doing private tutoring like crazy, and they're charging like $100. I know some people actually purchase it because like, bro, this guy's made it. I want to learn from the guy who made it,
Yeah, man. Definitely.
But
that's why right now, man, if it's longer than a year, bro, people are gonna have to find other ways to make money. Start business or something.
Straight up. Because I know some of the homies not kind of foreseen this, but they've already like make other side hustles on the side, like tutoring, sample packs, and some of them actually do Lyft and Uber, shit like that.
Twitch streams too, that they get donations.
Yeah. And now they're doing the whole YouTube aspect of Twitch and whatnot, trying to make money out of it. I mean, look at fucking Marshmello. Marshmello has millions of dollars, and now he's making like Twitch shit all the time, man. Because
I had no idea.
Dr. Ozzy does his YouTube video shit.
Oh yeah, but he's been doing it even before the
COVID. But that's the thing. He's already been established in YouTube. Like he already has a fan base in which people know that he's gonna be there. Because he actually made it an establishment. Some of these people are starting to build up and started to do something out of it, know?
Exactly.
I don't know, bro. The future of EDM looks very green. And it's going to get to the point in which these labels, like, why am I investing a lot of money in you?
Yeah.
Like,
they're just going to drop them. I mean,
I don't know if it's going to drop. I don't know if the labels are actually good with the artists. They got a good relationship. I don't know if they're gonna drop them, but I'm pretty sure that financially the contracts is basically a free song. Like
remember, at the end of the day, the labels, the only way they've always made money is just streams. You get me? Or like record sales and stuff like that. So I feel like that's never gonna change because even during COVID, people are still streaming music. You get me?
Mm.
It doesn't affect like if people do shows and stuff like that.
Right.
That only affects labels that are also like managements. Like for example, Disciples. Disciple is a label, and it manages artists.
Right.
So those type of things are affected because people are not doing shows, but they're still getting a stream income. You get me? Obviously, it's not a lot. Not a lot at all. And that's actually just to get a little bit off topic, that's actually something that I saw a video on and I saw an article, but I didn't read or watch none of them. That the owner of Spotify was getting a lot of heat because artists were standing up and being like, "Hey, listen, man, I need to start getting paid more than 0.001 cent per play."
Wait. What?
Yeah. So a lot of artists were like a couple months ago, they were standing up being like, "Hey, listen, I need to start getting paid more per play because the amount that I get paid right now is ridiculous." Because I think for Spotify, I think it's 0.001 or 0.0001 cent per play.
Jesus.
So imagine how much you need, how many plays you need to just to make $100, bro. Look at that. If it's 100 plays only, just 100 plays divided by 0.001, you need it just to make $100. You need 100,000 plays.
100,000 plays just to make $100.
Yeah, if I remember the number correct. But yeah, it's something like that.
And that's not just Spotify we're talking about. This probably goes with fucking Apple Music, Amazon Stream, and YouTube.
I think I'm not sure. I know Tidal plays a little bit more. I don't know how much though, but no.
Damn, bro. See, I knew I was on point on this, bro. Like I knew it. And I explained this on the episode in which I knew how little we get on music, bro. Especially
it's always been known though.
yeah, what some of these people don't know. They realize like, oh, I'll make an EDM banger, bro. And they don't know, bro. Like
people that are not in the industry. I guess yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
They don't know. Literally all your money comes from shows and merch. It's literally like 70% shows, 20%
merch,
and then 10% what's it called? Stream the
music streams,
royalties.
Yeah. Though, and I explained it like, yo, what's
per EDM. Yeah, because rappers they charge per feature, so they make more money like that.
Ah, absolutely. Somehow these rappers actually make a whole lot of money on just
some big ones. They could charge up. I mean, minimum I've seen like 25,000 for 16 bar verse.
Oh, I've seen 100. Oh yeah, for 16 bar verse, I've seen producers earn potentially 100 G's. On these
big artists, we're talking elite artists. Yeah, man.
I've seen 10 G's per bars, something like that.
Oh, because it's not only like you're putting their name on your track, so obviously it's gonna cause traction.
Yeah,
but
bro.
Those people make money, man, because they get what's it called? They get money from the label. They charge per feature, and rappers they only have to worry about writing the lyrics, and then most of it's all the same, but it's just recycled. You get me?
Right.
So they make songs after songs.
Right.
And that just adds up. You get me? And I've noticed every EP or mixtape or album they drop, everything they always do a tour behind that, which I think every EDM artist should be doing that too, man.
Yeah.
Every EP or album you do it with time, plan it out. Even if you have to book your own shows, you get me? Like just do the shows and people are gonna, listen and
they're gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually I mean Drake does that a lot. If anybody knows, like Drake every time he drops an album, there's a tour behind that album.
Every artist does that.
Basically it's to pay off the labels and the producers and the engineers that were part of it. Obviously, that's part of it.
Yeah, they want to get rid of the debt fast because remember the label they just loan you the money. You have to pay them back.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're trying to like, hey, listen, here's your money, here's your part. Now whatever's rest is mine. Start banking off it.
Exactly.
We're talking like nasty money, man.
Like a buttload of money. Like we're talking in the millions range,
depending on the artist.
Yeah. But I do know Zomboy does the Rock and Roll tour.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He's actually one that does it. I know who. Okay, go on. I'll say this later.
Phase 1 did drop his album and he did his Transcendency tour with him featuring that was his feature on the album.
Okay.
I know someone that we do know did a tour Oh, the GTA tour.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Did the Good Times Ahead tour.
Yeah.
Like they did that. They did a tour based on their their name or their EP songs that they were releasing.
Yeah.
I know there's someone that it's you're absolutely right. Only a few selective artists, only a select artist drops an EP or a series of EPs or an album and it makes a tour out of that. I think if anybody who does it better is probably Excision.
Oh, for sure. He has his own festival. Yeah.
I mean the Shambhala mixes, the Paradox tour.
Yeah.
That was based on his album, and that was like known to be the biggest tour he did.
I feel like it all falls in the mindset of the artist because when like obviously it's hard for little artists, but small rappers do it too. But you just gotta think of it because obviously if you want to do the tour, it's gonna come out of your pocket.
Yeah,
and obviously people they barely make enough. You get me?
Yeah.
So I just think it depends on the mindset of the artist that does it because there's sometimes like, oh man, I don't want to waste that much money instead of thinking like, oh damn, I'd rather invest this money because I know it's gonna make me more money in the long run. You get me? So I think that's the problem with a lot of the artists. Either they have that mindset or obviously they just can't afford it.
Right.
But I definitely think they should be doing something bigger than just releasing the EP, man. For any small artist that's trying to do anything, even if it's a giveaway. The 10th person that posts something about listening to my EP, you get something. Blah blah blah.
I agree.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man. There's a lot of money to be made.
I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah, you just have to plan it out. There's ways to make money. There's ways to do this. It's just
to survive off it.
Yes, to survive.
I gotta enjoy it.
That's another aspect. Like you need to enjoy it as well. You can't be doing this just to the goodness of your heart. Because if you're not feeling it, then why you're doing it.
Yeah, of course.
And it's very grim. I don't know. Right now, I don't see people like going for that direction right now.
Obviously, with this, yeah. That's why it's hard right now. EDM.
Yeah, and I don't know how. Like I say, we don't know how long this is gonna be.
No idea.
And festivals like Insomniac, I'm gonna milk the whole virtual thing as much as possible.
For sure.
It's just very green, man. Now, I mean, it sucks, bro. And our homies have to suffer. Our homies that are not from here, that are on a visa, they have to suffer a lot. They cannot even like apply for a job, a temporary job in the meantime to pay off some stuff. Like, no, because they're here in the country legally to work on one certain thing. If you're not doing that one certain thing, then you shouldn't be here.
Yeah. And I think the working visa, it's like even more expensive now.
Yeah. Now, it's ridiculous how much it is right now. Like now, because they basically shut off the borders all around. Like they're not doing international flight out of it. Only if they're gonna deport people, but that's pretty much it. They're not accepting people from Europe or other nations. Now, bro, even the Canadian border is closed. Mexico border is closed.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
Right now.
The only ones that can come over here is Hawaii, Puerto Rico, and Alaska. Those are the only free places that you can travel to the States, and then obviously any state from another state. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks, man.
It sucks on this COVID. That's what it is, bro.
Yeah, this COVID sucks.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna wrap this up, man. We've done this for 2 hours. Thank you very much.
Of course, man. Yeah.
Thank you very much for coming in. It was very good talk with you, bro, as always. Plug yourself out. Put your social medias out.
My social media is it's Seltz_official, but as of right now, I'm not really active on it. I'm just off social media right now.
Damn, bro, we didn't even talk about that, and that's actually one of the things I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, we could do it for next Sunday. We could go more in detail.
Actually, I'll be down for next Sunday. Yeah.
All right, let's do it then.
Let's do it, bro. So, anyways, guys, thank you for listening. And remember, every week it's a brand new episode with a brand new topic. So be sure to like and subscribe to you get your weekly episodes at the Lone Wolv Podcast for SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and also at my YouTube channel at lonewolfpod.com. That's lonewolfpod.com. So Comment down below to share your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about us. And if you got any other topics, let us know. And we'll be more than happy to discuss it for the next episode. So thank you guys for tuning in. And we'll see you guys at the next one. Deuces. Later.